Good morning, y'all, or afternoon. It's like 11, so some people argue that's afternoon. It feels like I don't even know. I don't even know if I feel like my whole entire day has gone by or if I feel like it's still 5 a.m. because we've been down here hanging out since like 5 a.m. Literally filming in our new playpen. He started rolling recently and we have hardwood floors downstairs. So I wanted to make sure that we had something like padded for him to be able to roll around in. And yesterday he was like in the living room and I had to pee really, really badly and I couldn't leave him with Gimli by himself. Gimli would never do anything, but I still think it's like not a good idea to leave the dog and the baby alone without supervision. So I took him to the bathroom with me and like set him on the floor. We have like one of those little blow up seats. Anyway, I was like, I need a little playpen that just keeps them separated so I don't have to like take him to the bathroom with me if I just need 5 seconds. And anyway, yeah, it was easy to put together. It's great. He loves it. I got him some more like sensory toys and stuff like that. And he's obsessed. He's been having like a really, really good morning until like we had a party since 5:30 this morning. And that says a lot because he's had a sleep regression the past 2 nights. All last week, he woke up 1 time a night. And that was like at 12 or 1. And then around 6 o'clock, he'd be awake for the day. But last night and the night before, you know, when Ben's out of town, he's been waking up every 2 hours again for feeds. So he's growing, obviously. But dang, man, I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. But like then it's like you get a chance to nap. Like I told you I like to nap when he does. I've been so wired the past 2 days. Like I'll lay there with him, but my head's like, you can't fall asleep. Isn't that true? Isn't that true? But anyway, he was having a great morning. And then I went upstairs because we're going to go to the park. And I was putting on my clothes and like brushing my hair and about to brush my teeth. Gimli starts barking that he wants to go outside, even though he's been outside all morning. And then Harry starts crying that he's hungry, even though I fed him literally 2 hours ago. And I know they eat like 2 to 3 hours a day, but like I said, his stuff has changed and he's been going like 3 or 4 hours. So they both start crying and I was like, of course, as soon as I want to do something for myself. I don't know if you guys have experienced that. Like you could be sitting, staring at a wall, and they will be entertaining themselves, having fun, in a good mood. And the second you do something for yourself, like you even start to, it's like, mama ain't gonna do that. She's gotta give me attention. Look at her trying to do something for herself. Look at her trying to pee. How dare she? So yeah, I'm like dealing with that. So I got changed and I got my hair up, but I gotta go upstairs when he's done and brush my teeth, because that'd be nice. And then we can go to the park and work out. It'll be fun. This playpen's also cool because I can put it in the garage with me while I work out. I'm kind of excited for that. Yeah, I don't know. I go back to work tomorrow for the week. I'm excited, even though it's been absolutely insane and I'll probably float. But like every floor is the exact same right now, no matter if we float or not. It's just chaos. So as much as I dread it, I'm like, whatever. You just have different patients because like our oncology patients are there for a long time. And then obviously if you go to like neurotrauma or something like that, they're not there for as long. And same for our med-surg patients too. But it was kind of frustrating last week because I've been thinking about it a lot. Like you see it a lot with cancer and other illnesses too. Like in my dad's case, it went downhill pretty quickly, but he was in the hospital for a month. But like you see these families who are like trying to take care of the ones that they love, even though the person that they love needs to go hospice, or like you see it going downhill very quickly. Like things just start to add on. Like it'll become one thing after another, like problem wise. And you can tell the patient's just exhausted, but the family just keeps fighting and they're like, no hospice. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna beat this. And they're like, let me give them a multivitamin. That'll help. And in a human way, it's true because like we try and feed each other whenever we show love. Like it's the way that we take care of each other. Like, oh, you're sick? Let me make you bone broth. Oh, you're sick? I'll give you vitamins and hot teas and take care of you. And, in hospital settings, especially the sicker people get, they go NPO and your family can't do that. And especially being in such a sterile setting where we're taking away all of your ability to take care of the person you love, not being able to feed them and nourish them is probably really hard too. But anyway, you get frustrated sometimes, like as a nurse, because you're just like, oh my gosh, I wish you could see that this person just needs to like live out the rest of their days and be at peace. And our human selves are so selfish. We're like, no, I would rather see them alive, sitting in bed, just to know that they're alive, than go. Anyway, it reminded me a lot of my dad, because like I see now that the nurses told us plain as day, and so did the doctors, like it's not gonna go well. Like it's only downhill from here. We need to talk to hospice. We need to talk about like how we want to spend this last time. And for me, I was like, oh no, it's just like problems that we can fix. Like we can fix everything. We could not fix the fact that he was on like a non-rebreather for 2 weeks. We were just postponing him going to ICU and being on a BiPAP. Like, I don't know, it's little stuff like that you look back at and you're like, oh my God, they couldn't have told me any plainer, and I just did not get it. It goes to show how there's like such a physiological disconnect whenever you're going through trauma of like losing somebody. Your body does not process it whatsoever. I could be saying no and you would be saying, okay, yes, she's saying yes. It's so weird how we do that. Trauma's odd. But like, anyway, yeah, just patients. You think about them all the time. There was also this other patient last week, bless their sweet heart. And I was pissy about it whenever I got in the car after work, and I was pissy about it for like the day after, but then I remembered like, okay, it's not her fault. But it was like 6:30 p.m. and I hadn't peed all day. I hadn't had a sip of water all day. And like earlier I was like crying because I was like, I'm hungry, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So my boss had like got us all some like sandwiches and stuff like that. Okay, that was at 4:30. 6:30, I finally have like a feral bite of my sandwich, super, super quick. And I have like a C. diff sample in my other hand with a glove on. And I was like, I'm just gonna take a bite of this really quick before I walk this down to lab, because this is my only chance. And a daughter of one of the patients came up and she's like, excuse me for interrupting your dinner. She's like, but my mom ordered dinner like 30 minutes ago and she still hasn't had it arrive. And he's not even drinking, he's just playing with the bottle, which is fine with me. Anyway, I thought to myself, I was like, oh my God, I just am having one freaking bite. This is not dinner. And you're gonna sit here and make me feel guilty about it. How dare you? Anyway, I felt like it was rude and I was frustrated, but at the same time, it's like, her mom is the most important thing to her, and that in her world, that is literally all she can see. And no matter what way you look at it, she couldn't have seen it from my point of view or any nursing point of view. She just would have been like, why are you eating? My mom needs to eat. That's your priority. And at the end of the day, it is, you know, meeting our physiological needs as well is a good thing, but it rarely happens. And like people will say like, well, no, you need to take better care of yourself or you're going to have burnout. I've been doing it for almost like 3 years now. I get burnout at the end of the day, but I'm just as excited to go to work the next day. So like, I think I'm fine. And that's just the type of person I am too. I'm a really big giver. So I will always choose somebody else over myself. Hear me out. In patient world and in life world too. But like, I'm a gift giver to myself too. Like, I'll be like, oh honey, you had a hard day. Go get yourself a treat. Like, oh, man, it's been a really hard week. You need a new pair of jeans. So I give everything, and like gift giving is my big love language. Whenever I started nursing, that was a huge issue that Ben and I went through, because I would want to get patients everything. Like I see them and I see them uncomfortable and sad, and I'm like, oh my God, I want to give you a gift. Or like, I'm sad you have to eat hospital food. Like, let me go get you a sandwich. Let me buy you this. Let me get you readers. Or you forgot your phone charger and you need to call your family. Let me buy you a phone charger. Let me buy you a coloring book. And I would spend so much money on my patients. And finally, Ben was like, babe, we can't do this anymore. You're going to have so many patients in your life, and you cannot buy something for everybody. And so I did stop, and I do have to remind myself, like, spending time and taking care of them is enough. But I'm such a person of like, look at this big shiny thing. Like, I want to give it to you and show you how much I love you and I care about you. And yeah, with patients, that's hard. I still think about it all the time. I feel like I'm like going in their room empty-handed. Like, hi, it's just me. I'm just here. And it's like, no, I'm your nurse and taking care of you. But in my head, I'm like, I feel like I need a gift with me to like give to you. Even though usually that's pain medicine. But anyway, yeah, that's like been a pretty hard thing to get through my head, because yeah, I do that in life too, like holidays, birthdays, all that kind of stuff. I love planning presents and stuff like that. It's like my favorite thing to do. Even as far as like Christmas, coordinating. Oh, you're good? Like how all the presents are gonna be wrapped is my favorite thing in the world. I love it so much. Look at you. And right now, I love dressing Harry. Given baby clothes are like kind of expensive and they go through them so quickly. Like I bought some really nice newborn stuff. He didn't even wear it. Like not one thing. And what are you doing? You wanna show them your new ball? You wanna show them your new ball? And so yeah, I got rid of like all the super nice stuff. So I'm trying to wait till he's a little bit older to buy anything like super duper cute. And realistically, we go through like 4 to 5 outfits a day. We did discover bibs. That does help a lot. It helps with the outfit changes, but still, like, even if he gets like a little bit on his clothes, I don't want him to stay in it. It makes me feel really bad because I wouldn't want to sit and spit up all day. Me saying that, I do most of the day. Even if it gets in my hair, I'm like, oh no, it's fine. It's just spit up. It'll be okay. I probably smell like spoiled milk or something. Who knows? Maybe it's my new perfume. Is that my new perfume? These little balls are great. This thing was like $5, let me show you, on Amazon. And he loves it so much. Do you love it? He's been playing with this, and I have like another teething one that I got him that he likes a lot. Bubbies. Good job. I know. But anyway, like, I don't know. I'm just rambling. There's really not that much that I have to do today, but do you guys ever get like overwhelmed with the thought of like, what do I want to do first? I don't know. Sometimes I get like that, and then I'll just like sit and stare and not do anything for a couple of hours because I was so overwhelmed with the choice of like, which thing do I need to do first, in what order? And really, there doesn't have to be any sort of order at all. Bubbies. Bubbies. I've been trying to drink like a ton more water the past couple days because I told you guys that like they switched me to the higher dose of phentermine, and it's been like giving me like pretty bad headaches. So I'm like, okay, more water, more protein. I need to do that. The sleep is just never gonna happen. And I think that it makes you like kind of an insomniac for the first week that you're on it too. But the scale is going down. Things are starting to fit better. It's not perfect, but it's there, isn't it? Yes, it is. But I guess like the side effects are only supposed to last for like the first few days. Also, you guys see this ring? Okay, something you should not do when you have a baby, especially if you know that you're gonna swell, is put your wedding ring on right after you have a kid. I did that. I was so excited to wear my wedding ring. I went upstairs like a week after having Harry, shoved it on my finger, and my finger turned blue. I had a little panic attack, had to go to urgent care with Harry, and then they had to cut it off, and it took forever, and then my finger got burnt from the saw thing that they have to use. And so now I have a wedding ring that's in like 4 different pieces that I need to take to go get fixed, but I just keep forgetting. Not that I keep forgetting. I know that I need to do it, and so does Ben. We just never had the time to go together, and I just want to go together. There was one jeweler that I found that wasn't too far from here, but it was so odd. She like works the weirdest hours, and whenever I found out like she did work and her place was open, she wasn't there. She would be like, oh, sorry, at a family birthday party, or closed for the afternoon. And then like, I don't know, her hours just never actually made sense because she was just never freaking there. And so I was like, well, I'm not going to her. And so I found another place that I'm gonna try out. But yeah, I need to get my wedding ring back on because rings are my favorite thing, and I usually wear a ton of them. And right now I feel guilty wearing other ones if I don't have my wedding ring on. So I've just been wearing this band just until I get it fixed. Isn't that true? But yeah, I wear so many rings. If I could wear like 1 million of them, I would. Toe rings, oh my God, love. I don't know why, but I just like, I think it's kind of like ASMR. And even when I was little, I used to put a whole bunch of rings on my finger too. Like I loved them. But I love like when my nails are long and I have all my rings on and I just can like clickety clack, clack, clack and like play with them and move them around. And I'm just a fidgety person. And so then I can like put my nails on my rings and like make sounds and stuff. And I don't know, it calms me down. It is my favorite thing ever. And so, yeah, I don't even feel human right now without all of them on. But like, I'm pretty bad too. I'll even like lift weights with them and stuff, and they're all like scratched up on the back. One of my favorite rings is actually kind of cheesy. I was talking to you guys about like, I actually don't know if I even mentioned that. I'm out of it. But anyway, like Victorian Gothic and stuff like that. Like the movie Crimson Peak is one of my favorites. And I have like a ring that is a mimic of the exact ring that they have in that. It is my favorite ring in the entire world. And I love it so much. And it's so cheesy and tacky, probably to every single other person but me. I love it so much. I don't know what it is about like movies and books and like memorabilia for me, but like I even have like a Nosferatu perfume and I have a Wuthering Heights perfume. It's like my new thing. If there's something that I love as far as like a movie or a book that I'm reading, I'm like, oh my God, I have to get something that I can wear that reminds me of this. Cause like, I don't know, it takes me back to that place. And I'm very much like an in my head type of person. I love anything like a whimsical or just like, I don't know. If I could pretend I was in fairyland, I probably would. Which is like most of the books that I read too, honestly, like the vampires and everything. I mean, I don't know why I like it. You put the freaking Dark Lord himself in there and I'll be like, yes, I need to read that. He's gonna fall in love with me? Oh my God, even better. I love it. Don't we? We're just obsessed. But yeah, and then like all I listen to is true crime. I don't know if you guys listen to the podcast Morbid. I am obsessed with them. I listen to that religiously. Sometimes I listen to their episodes over again. It is my favorite thing in the entire world. Those girls are hilarious. Yeah, they have like the best banter ever. And I think it's like an aunt and a niece, but they're basically like sisters as far as their relationship. Anyway, I love their true crime more than anything. I always listen to it on the way home or on the way back. Like I hardly ever like listen to music in the car because I get really tired. And so yeah, true crime keeps me awake, and so do scary ghost stories, don't they? I don't like scary stuff. Like you would never catch me watching like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Never. Or like Saw. I'm sorry, but if you watch Saw, there's just something not right. Cause like, why do you want to watch people get hurt? Ow. It just, and guts. But then again, people don't like what I watch, so I get it. But anyway, but I like a spook. I like being like creeped out a little bit. Like give me like a sad ghost story, living in a mansion. Like they're just, woe is me the whole time. Like I'm gonna haunt you to tell you my story. That I'm there for, all around. And it's so funny because like I'm by myself a lot of the time, and hi honey, I sleep with like night lights on and stuff. I am 33 years old and I still have night lights in the house. Cause I'm like scared, but all I do is watch spooky stuff. So like, I don't know. And I love ghost stories. So I just get myself scared, but like Conjuring could never. My friend and I watched that last October, and neither of us could go to sleep for like a week afterwards. That's too scary for me. I can't do that. But if I read it, that's a different thing. Like the Omen, I read that, so good. Rosemary's Baby, that's good in movie and book form. That was just so great. The Omen actually, now that I think about it, was kind of a crappy read too. It was good and it was a fast read, but it was very jumpy. It jumped around a lot. Like I felt like it, I don't know, it lacked something, like any sort of detail. I actually felt like I was like watching the movie reading that, and I didn't love that because I usually like if they have like some sort of different aspect of it, or maybe like the movie lost detail or something like that, but it really didn't. I am reading this book right now called Mary, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. I can't remember the author's name, but it has like a girl in the bathtub on the front of the book. Really, really good. I would still be reading it, but 2 nights ago, my Kindle slipped between the bed, and our bed frame is like, you can't go under it because it's too low, and you have to actually like move the bed out to be able to get it. And our bed is really heavy, and I cannot do that by myself, so I have to wait for Ben to come home to get my Kindle back. It's just like, I know that it's under there, and I'm so sad about it. Given I do like books too, like I prefer an actual book to the Kindle, but I don't know, with Harry, sometimes it's just easier because like I can read the Kindle with this hand and be like rocking him with this hand and not have to worry about like changing pages or like how am I gonna get my hands around this thing. So I don't know, there's like pros and cons to both, but I do prefer like a normal book. Whoa, oh my gosh, you sound crazy. You want to tell everybody what you just did? Did you just have a spit up and a burp all at the same time? What? Also, I got some hair gel for him. It's like baby hair gel. I'm gonna start using that, and maybe we can get like a cute little like old-fashioned swoop going on. That's my goal. Oh, more. What this means, oh no, please, no, I just changed my clothes. Oh, and I'm covered. Mommy's gonna have to go change too, even though I just put this on for the first time. This was one of my, oh my God, I can finally fit into it outfits. So maybe, oh, my leg. Maybe I can just like wash it off with soap and water. I probably can, it'll be fine. Who cares? Even though I don't feel completely ready to wear some of my cute little workout outfits yet, I'm forcing myself to do it because I need to. It makes you feel good. And these are the things that, like I was telling you guys last time, make me happy. So I just need to wear them. I'm not gonna feel perfect for a while, and maybe I never will, but I just need to enjoy the clothes that I have, and like if they make me happy, they make me happy. And the other thing is, nobody cares. Nobody actually cares. It's just me. But I did go through my closet yesterday and did like a huge try-on haul. Basically, like I got an entire new wardrobe, because it basically is, you don't see your clothes for like 10 months, no, 11 or 12. You don't see your clothes for a long time. And so, you wanna play? You wanna play? Good job. I got him one of those like kickboards, so that's what's making the sounds. But anyway, so I started going through my clothes, and good job. He like loves it. I found so many cute things, and I can't wait to wear them. I just don't know where I'm gonna wear them. Maybe to the grocery store, I can wear my cute pink sequin Zara skirt. I don't know. Do you like that? Do you like that? And then there's something in me that's like, oh my gosh, Margot, you need to go to Target and you need to buy like 30,000 bikinis. I don't, and I will not, but I resist. I want to, I am resisting. And then the other thing too, okay, so like basically the 90s are coming back, and I have to tell you guys something funny about that. So like we lived through that. It's fine. We get made fun of for being millennials. True religion jeans are back, y'all, and I'm kind of here for it. I used to love them, and I think I'm gonna buy myself a pair. That, and then Good American has been making some like really cute jeans. Tell me if you guys have tried them, but I really want to give them a go. And I was waiting to like take myself to Nordstrom and have a little like Margot day until, like I said, I was back in my size and everything. And now is the freaking time. I'm ready to do it. I want to go get myself like a little Nordstrom coffee and walk around and just try everything on. Now that I think about it, maybe I will do that this week with Ben. I might force him to take me. I always said, I haven't done it because like I told y'all, I don't drink really. Well, okay. So I haven't drank in, is that a squirrel? Is it a squeal? Even baby talk to my dog. Okay, so I hadn't drank in like 3 years, and just a choice for me. I do better without it, and like I didn't even know like if it really like served me. I felt like before I got on Prozac a long time ago, like because I got on Prozac after my dad died, I never had like I would drink and I would just get drunk. Like there was never any like, oh, I can have 2 drinks and stop here, or I could have 1 drink and stop there. So I don't know, I could, and then it always went from like me having fun to just like crying. So I was kind of a depressing drunk, and so I hadn't drank in a while, but for Mother's Day, I was like, I don't know, I kind of like want to get a cocktail. And so I did I felt fine afterwards. Everything is normal. And then a couple of days after that, I tried another cocktail somewhere else. And it was like a margarita. I drank like that much of it. I didn't feel drunk or anything, but I don't know. I guess I was just like, doesn't really do anything for me. So there was this like, I don't know, it was an adult book fair, and they were having it at a brewery, and they had these drinks called like Blood of the Dragon, which again is right up my alley. And I was so excited to get one of those, and it was like a slushy cocktail. So anyway, I got it, I drank it. I felt like crap after, like I was about to pass out. I was so tired, and I had the headache from hell. So I do drink sometimes. I just don't know if it serves me anymore. I don't know if it has to serve me. Maybe it's just like sometimes I feel like going out and having a fun drink with friends. I do, but I don't know. I wouldn't do it like all the time. So I don't really know. Oh, what I was going with this is Prozac, and then, oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. This is what I mean when I ramble. I talk so much. What is it? What are you doing? I know. I was talking about clothes, and then True Religion, and then the 90s. Shit, I don't know. Anyway, speaking of the 90s, I'm kind of offended that we're considered vintage now. One of the girls that I work with, which are all like in their 20s, and they're all beautiful, and I love them all. They have like the best personalities. I also, before taking Prozac, let me tell you, I grew up being that annoying girl who was like, I have all brothers, and I'm an introvert, and I can only hang out with boys because I don't like other girls. Oh my God, I robbed myself of an entire childhood because in like teenage years, I look back now, and because I'm more comfortable in myself and I don't have that much anxiety with my Prozac, I am the biggest girl's girl ever. Like, I feel like I finally like just was comfortable with myself and stopped caring what other people think. And it is just so much fun being able to like love other people and like want to see them succeed and like be cute and have fun and live their best lives. And I don't know, I was never like that before. I feel like over the past few years, I've just definitely changed a lot. I think once you start letting go, everything gets better. That's what they always say. But anyway, so this girl, she's like 21. She told me, she's like, oh my God, I have to tell you, I got the cutest shirt the other day at this secondhand shop. She was like, it was a vintage 90s shirt. Excusez-moi. Since when is 90s vintage? I am not vintage. That hurts a little bit, but I respect you, and it's really, really cute. But ow, like, oh my gosh, I didn't know we were vintage now. Makes me sad. And then I was listening to like 2000s R&B and hip hop in my car the other day on the way to yoga. He's laughing at this too. And I made that face that they always joke about. Like as soon as you hear like Lil Jon come on, everybody's faces turns like, and I did it, and I was like, oh my God, what is wrong with us? Why do we do these things? And I also heard, someone told me the other day, they were like, you can't use emojis and you can't say LOL. Nuh-uh, you're having fun. You're doing such a good job. You are. They were like, you can't do that or it ages you. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love picking emojis. That's like one of my favorite things, is picking the best, most perfect emoji. And I say LOL to everything. Don't you do it. Whoa. What did you say? No way. I don't know about y'all, but my favorite thing in the world that I think is so cute are baby zoomies. Like whenever they're like, I can't handle it. You think it's funny? Agoo. I literally got him a moose the other day, and I named it Augie because it's like the only thing he can say is like Aggie. So I always know what you mean, don't I? He's probably talking about freaking like there's a bee in the backyard, and I'm like, here's your moose. I know, it's so crazy. It's so cool. What? I know. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I've been on here for like 30 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that I started talking of, oh, really quick though, before I get off. Speaking of the 90s thing, like even Ben's players, because they're all like college kids, I feel like I'm living in Clueless whenever I see like college kids walk by or like teenage boys and stuff with like the long like baggy jeans and stuff like that and all the jewelry and like the, I don't know, I can't remember the shirts. Maybe they were Hurley or Rip Curl or something like that, but they had like one single stripe in the middle. What are we living in? Everything's coming back. This is probably what our parents thought when like people started dressing like we were in the 70s and 80s. I know. Yeah, it's true. He loves to talk and I'm so happy. He's gonna be just like me. Even though he looks just like his dad, he'll just shut up. I'm just kidding. You'll never shut up. You're gonna be like me and you're gonna talk and talk and talk and talk and your dad's not even gonna know what to do. Your dad's probably gonna have to get some like headphones or something, some noise canceling headphones because we don't stop, do we? Okay, anyway, I'm really going. Bye.